What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Views. When I say I'm so over this conversation, I'm beyond over it, okay? So after I said that in the last video, I followed it up with, but this is my last coverage on this situation. And I was going to leave it just like that, my last coverage. However, I'm fair. So if someone is being terrible, whatever word you want to use, disgusting, bottom of the barrel, trash, gutter, whatever you want to use, okay? And I'm reporting about it, when they show an ounce of remorse, now is it real or did the execs call? Okay. Regardless, I feel like I have to be fair and also report that. So Heavenly admitted that she and her sidekick Carlos been bullying Lateasha.
I'm gonna just talk about me. We have been bullying that damn girl. We've been talking about that damn girl for in session because she the one to talk about. She came in real raw. She's the one to talk about. We ain't talking about Phaedra. We should be probably, maybe, but we're talking about what's on the show. And that just shows you that she's giving the most on the show because we're talking about her. Whether it's good or bad, we're talking about her. So yeah, I think that's a great question, TS, and we have to keep that into consideration because we don't want to be the part of somebody having a breakdown like that because anybody could go through it and we don't know. And then, yeah, we did say some stuff and we have been talking about it. You can oddly call it bullying because she's been so unorthodox in the way she does things that we think is funny and we're not laughing with her, we're laughing at her. Yes, we've been talking about her. We have. Everybody talk about everybody on the show. That's what we're supposed to do. It's an extension of the show and we kind of break it in. And yeah, she probably in her feelings, so whatever. Our show is too big for that and we cannot go too deep and too dark. I want our show to be fun and funny and we don't want our shit to go too dark. And any bitch that's going to bring it too dark. And, and honestly, I have to take accountability for some of the stuff I've done and said. Yeah, we having fun, but we offended people. Me and Carlos, we offended people. I offend people on my live, but I'm reviewing the show. Positivity don't sell, y'all. It just don't. I hate to say it. Call a preacher. Maybe, we need to talk about it and it's wrong. This world got to be, if you come on here and you say good things about people, you don't get no views. If you come on here and you talk about Dr. Heavenly University and how to repair your credit and how to get stuff like that, people like Sweet Tea, they ain't gonna get it. You don't get but 2,500 views with that kind of stuff. Honestly, when me and Jackie went live way back when, 3 years ago, 2,500 views because we were talking about positive stuff. I don't even know how I got here. Yes, but let's leave that girl alone and give her some grace because you don't ever know what people are going through. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, y'all don't know what I'm going through and y'all need to check on the strong people. So the girl is lashing out. Give her some grace. She says some things, but like I say, it's been a lot on her.
And there you have it. I've been saying that forever. She does things for shock value and views and all of that. But you have 150 jobs, Dr. Heavenly. You are doing your thing. You don't need to stoop so low and continue to say the disgusting things you've been saying just for views, behaving like your life is over and financially it will be over if you don't get views on YouTube. You can still get views and review the show without being the disgusting down low person that you are being. And I'm glad that finally you are taking accountability because you just sat there talking about an NB word that bring, darkness to our show, and then you cut yourself. Because who's the one on social media making it dark? It's you. I understand not being here for someone and giving you a critique, but for those of you who are new here, just go to the Married to Medicine playlist and watch those videos for yourself because I'm not inserting anything in here. I'm just staying focused on the new content. But she says some really low down, disgusting things about Dr. G wife Lateasha. So I'm glad that you are acknowledging that, yes, you've been bullying her. Yes, she's the only one to talk about because she's the only one bringing something worth talking about to the show. So I'm glad that you're admitting that if I'm positive and I'm nice to her, I get no views. But like I said, you can still give your opinion without hitting below the belt and the bottom of the barrel and just being disgusting. And that's what you've been doing. And that's why people turn away from the show, because of your reviews, because it's getting too dark and disgusting. And like I said, you know what? I hope this is Heavenly talking and not, hey, production called, so now I have to pull back, or the reunion is coming, so let me pretend like I'm taking accountability and I'm apologizing, because it's like, whatever it is, at least these words are coming from her mouth and she's admitting that, yes, Carlos and I have been bullying. And no one is saying Lateasha is a saint, but every time Lateasha's opened her mouth, it's been because she's responding and defending herself. But I have linked some of the videos below for those of you to click on it if you missed it, to hear some of the things she said. This video is almost 30 minutes long, so I don't want to insert. Most of you know what Heavenly been saying about Lateasha, so let's go ahead and move on. Heavenly admitted that she and her sidekick Carlos been bullying Lateasha way before that Instagram live that she's now hiding behind. Oh, she said my mama, so no, girl. I've already posted the videos over and over again of everything she's been saying, like I stated way before that Instagram live. But now that she's finally admitting to things, I don't know, like I said, is it honesty? Is it for real? Or did Bravo call a child? But let's get into it. So if you look on the screen, you will see the question, okay? Why you tell that lady your mom had a better chance at getting pregnant, okay? We're going to hear Heavenly response, but just in case you see Heavenly reading, but the comments are not there, I took it off the screen because an example that there are questions popping up on the screen, and that's what she's responding to. So as we move forward, you would not be seeing this box with a question popping up, but just wanted you all to know that there is a box with questions popping up, and she is responding to those questions. So let's get into Heavenly response.
I shouldn't have said that, Dean. I shouldn't have said that. That was like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get, and off at the mouth, and I shouldn't have said that. It's horrible if you can't have it. I don't relate though. It's too easy. It was easy for me. So I don't relate, but I shouldn't have said that. That might be something that she's dealing with for real. I don't know. But I shouldn't have said that. That was awful.
So even though it wasn't, I'm sorry, she is showing remorse. And that's why people were like, who called from Bravo? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to get the same treatment your BFF got if people really start reposting the disgusting things you've been saying, because they are being overlooked? So maybe she thought about that and said, you know what, let me calm down and chill. But this live on YouTube was a little over an hour. So let's see if she's going to keep this up or if she's going to go back down in the gutter. Now she's pretending like people are creating this fake story about things they saw in her cabinet and completely pretending like she did not bring the topic up herself, because now she's looking for things to blame on Lateasha. So I want you to listen to a segment and a clip that I took from this Instagram live she did with Quad, Dr. Jackie, and Phaedra, bringing up this topic herself. And then I'm going to play her on her recent YouTube live pretending like people are making things up and attempting to blame it on Lateasha, because Toya brought it up during that Instagram live and Lateasha responded when she was the one who originally brought it up.
People was all in my cabinet talking about I had some Infamil in my cabinet. I was like, well, why y'all all in my shit? What? Why you got Infamil? Well, what you got the Infamil for? Well, you baby don't take Similac. Baby, who baby over there? No, if you soak your feet in it, it'll soften your feet. Thank you, babe. I'm going to use that. I'm going tomorrow to Walmart. That ain't what I soak my Infamil with. So. You soak your vajayjay in it? I mean, skin to skin, baby. Oh my God. It makes up for your Y'all gonna watch the movie or not? Honey, why is the Infamil in the cabinet? You know what? I love it. I love it. You know what? Honestly, when you're on reality TV, right? People can make up some shit. And Some of y'all don't believe it. The difference in me and a lot of people, probably most stuff, not everything. Everybody got their insecurities. Everybody got their trigger points. I don't give a damn. I really don't. I really don't. And I'm gonna tell y'all one day how I really feel. Honestly, I know I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna take it back. The bloggers, this the part you want. Infamil, I don't know what she's saying about Infamil because I got a story about Infamil and she can't know what it is. I would never tell my business to Sweet Tea. That's just dumb. I don't know her.
Just a little backstory, just in case she try again to pretend that people are starting rumors about her. She brought it up herself on that Instagram live with her girls when they were all still cool and they were all laughing and having a great time and all of that. But when Toya brought it up with Lateasha, now Heavenly is making the problem and saying that Leticia is starting rumors, completely skipping over Toya and skipping over the fact that she brought it up herself on Instagram Live. Just a little backstory. Now let's move on into this whole, did she tell Leticia that her husband, is cheating, and what would she do if her husband wanted to mess with another woman? So let's get into what she had to say.
Did you or did you not tell Sweet Tea that Dr. Damon cheated? You know what? I don't even want to talk about this girl no more, but you already know the answer. Listen, I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. I ain't never caught my husband cheating. I've never caught, but dude, can I say 100% my man ain't cheated? No, you can. Nobody can say that. My mama used to say all men cheat, right? But if he did, would I tell freaking Sweet Tea? That's the question that you answered your own question. Why would I tell her that? I wouldn't tell her that. No, he is not cheating on me that I know of. And it's a lazy read, actually, because it's already been done. I didn't see the video, but it's already been done. Mariah did it to the umpteen. She did it with skill set. Okay, so this right here, anyway, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it at the reunion, so I can say it to her face. That's what I'm gonna do back there. But y'all know that there's some people that still believe that Mariah got receipts. If she had them, trust me, she would have put them out there. We got receipts on her man, but anyway, yeah, might be, yeah. And it's interesting that she's coming up now. Like it's been years. Like okay, well, whatever, we'll see. Heavenly, I understand that you and Sweet Tea are having a squabble, but now she bringing on that day. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Anyway, I'm not moved by that at all. Dave, we on reality TV. Bring my man in it. One thing I will say is you really probably shouldn't do that kind of stuff because probably sometimes people start looking up your man who is proof out there. So get your own shit first. That's what I would say with that. But no, I ain't never told that whole nothing like that before. Anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna take it back because I'm trying to be politically correct because this probably office hour time now, even though I'm home. Yeah, I want y'all to feel me now before I say it, man. Feel me before I say it. I love my man so much, right? I love him so much, and this might be too deep for y'all. I'm going too deep now. I ain't never caught my man cheating. I've never. He's never given me an inclination. I don't think he does. I think my mom used to say all men do, so you could never say for sure. That's been done. But I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. Honestly, I'm thinking I love my man so much. If he wanted some ass, I'd buy him some. I love my man. I'd buy him some. If that's what he wanted, if I feel like I'm all my husband ever wanted and needed. But if he wanted some ass, it's just ass. I get it checked out. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's, ain't disease. If he wanted some ass, I love my man enough to make him happy, baby. If this all you want. So that's why I say I don't think my man would cheat, because if he wanted it, we talk about it, and I'd be like, is this what you want? I would never open that door, and I'm glad that he does not want that, and I'm glad we never had that conversation, but I just love my man so much. I don't, you know what I mean? I'd buy him some ass. I could afford it. You know what I'm saying? So my man ain't out there on the blogs with other women. Let me stop, because I said I wasn't going to go negative today. But when you start saying that kind of stuff about the Infamil, and I don't even know what she said about the Infamil, but they're going to start looking up your shit, little girl, and you don't want that, because it's, it's some shit out there. Just say that. All right? Anybody can cheat. Right. Anybody can cheat. or one person they don't want to cheat on. I don't know what you're saying, but anyway, the interesting thing about a read, and people always talk about Heavenly is a queen reader, and we can debate or whatever. A read has to have truth in it. You can't just be reading out to people and just be lying. You got to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's a good read. But if you throw it there by my man, 10 years, if y'all had some receipts on him, don't y'all think? And you know what? When you do that kind of stuff, people bring up the receipts on your man. So please stop. 10 years. 10 years on TV. We've been together 30 years. And honestly, even if he did, like I said, my man wants some ass, I'll buy him some. I swear to God, I would. I love my man. I love my man.
Emily said that Lateasha should be grateful that she's even coming off her high horse and her throne to address Leticia. But yet, it's because of her you've had all of these videos on YouTube. You just admitted it. You're lying on her, allegedly, and doing all of these things and being negative for views. And then the rest of this YouTube life, even your own supporters, majority of their questions was related to her. So let's complete this part one with Heavenly still talking about Lateasha and Dr. G. And part two, she then move on into her issues with Quad, her relationship with Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, and the rest of the ladies, etc. But that would be in part two. I just want to keep this Lateasha and Heavenly focus. And then part two, everything else she had to say will be in there. Let's continue.
And I think that Dr. G loves his wife. I really do. Why are you so cutthroat this evening? Am I? I don't think so. I think I'm doing my job. I think I'm asking the questions. Do you think Sweet Tea is coming back? I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I think a lot of people are depending on, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back because I'm probably wrong to say it. If Quad comes back, certain people are not. So certain people are rooting for Quad not to come back because they want a chance. That's my thought. That girl ain't no match for any of us. But you know what? At least she tried. I'm going to give her that A for effort. F in class, but A for effort. That's all I'll say about her. I didn't like the T called y'all. Y'all giving her a lot of time. And I guess she doing what she need to do. And that's why I told her to monetize her stuff and capitalize off it. I didn't like what T called y'all. She's privileged. You know what? Honestly, if I was her and I was with bad bitches like Phaedra and Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, whoever, I'd be trying to learn from us. Like, dude, if I knew what I knew at 30, but at 30, I ain't saying smart because she a little bit immature for 30. To me, her 32 is my 18. So that ain't no read, that ain't no shade, that's just true. But it says I think initially she was there for the money. I think that you grow to love people that treat you well. That's my answer. Carrie Ann, since you're so smart, I think she loves her man. I do. I think Sweet Tea loves her man. That's just honest. When is the reunion film? And y'all asking questions. I don't know if I'm supposed to answer, but we film, I think next week after next week, the 20-something. So yeah, we're going to New York. I don't see that at all. The reason I would say Quad and T won't team up is because Dr. G don't want them speaking for whatever reason. And y'all know that. So, you know what I mean? I don't think she'll go against her husband. That's all I would say. That girl trying to make a name for herself. And honestly, if I was from Texas or wherever the hell she from, she really trying. She doing all she know how to do. Doing all she know how to do to come up. She done got that man, which was, I don't even know how she did it, but she did it. I ain't mad. I really do think she love her man, though. I really do. But I don't know. But what I'm saying is, you're welcome for me even giving you any of this attention. And I think it's, so anyway, let's see. Let's see whatever else. What's Damien? Damon is a Cancer. I'm a Scorpio, which goes very, very well together. It's an interesting dynamic to me at Married to Medicine. Yeah, outside of this show, would we ever hang with Sweet Tea? Probably not. But it's interesting to see that she think we really old. So either her husband is really like immature. I don't know. I ain't trying to speak bad about him. But that's what we saying. What's the dynamic like with that? Because she right. We don't think like her. We think different. And I'm not saying one is good or bad. I'm gonna say ours is probably better. We think right because I think that way. But is she a good fit for married medicine? I would say this group, she's definitely out of her league. That's a true statement. But fit for married medicine, if you want drama and you want to see a different dynamic, I think Sweet Tea is the bomb. Because not only is she the way she is, she ain't scared to go one-on-one with Dr. Heavenly. To me, I think that's good TV. Not that I need to be arguing, because I don't need to be arguing with that little girl. Really, honestly, I don't. Because it's I ain't gonna say, I'm trying to use the political word. I'm trying to say, I'm not gonna say beneath me, but I am. But she ain't scared and she's willing to put her life out there. So that makes for great TV, no matter what show she's on. So I think she's good for TV. This group, yeah, she's definitely out of league, but at least she working. You know what I'm saying? The rest of some of these people on this show ain't did shit, ain't gonna do shit, ain't doing shit. So if you're gonna be on a show, at least try to be entertaining. And I think she's that. That's what I would give her. That's what I would say.
Let me just insert this video real quick, and then after the video, I will explain why I did that.
I just want to get on here because I just want to give you guys a background story a little bit. Well, let me get back on ground story for who I am. I want y'all to know who I am. Before meeting Gregory, I lived in D.C. I had a 6-figure paying job. I was making really good money, and I was working for the government as a contractor. I had a top secret clearance, and I was doing well for myself. And also, I'm an Air Force veteran. And I had a life before Gregory. And I have a life now. And my life with Gregory is very important to me. 6 figures is not a reach. I was making 6 figures. I worked for the government. I worked for the Director of National Intelligence, actually.
My point. So for Heavenly to behave like this woman isn't doing anything with her life, served the country, 32, a wife, works for the government, and on Married to Medicine, getting that extra check, and you want to sit on your platform and degrade this black woman who's successful? I mean, she's acting like this woman quit her jobs and is just sitting at home doing nothing. And even if she was sitting at home doing nothing and her husband was taking care of her, kudos to that as well. Because I would never sit here and degrade anybody. Work your 150 jobs and leave people alone. Now, it's one thing, it's a show, yeah, throw fun shade at each other and all of that. I get it. But I'm just saying, she just takes it too far. Sitting on your high horse and platform, behaving like people are worthless when you had to start somewhere. Every one of you had to start somewhere in life. And for this woman to accomplish everything she just mentioned at 32, and for you to sit on your platform and degrade her and downplay that is disgusting. And they have the nerve to say she could be learning so much from her. I'm not trying to learn anything from you, honestly. But Lateasha did say in that Instagram live that outside of everything that she's doing with her career, she's working on her businesses as well.
Who do you think is going to sit next to Andy? See, our stuff is different from Housewives Wolverine. We always had the same seating arrangements most times. There was one time they sent me directly next to Andy and then Toya next to Andy because we had the most beef that season. But they usually always sit us the same. It's Jackie over here, Simone over here. I'm going to be next to Jackie. All right. You're right. Greg would be against Quad and T teaming up, but that's the only thing that would stop it. I don't know. I don't think that. No, I don't think. I know that both of them. It's not. No. Mass miscommunication is really easy to do. It's really easy to do to mess people up. All you have to do is throw something out there on the social media, and people gonna believe it. People believe anything if you throw it out there. I ain't see that. Heavenly, I pray that you grow up one day. I'm real grown. I guarantee you I've done more, have more, been more places than you ever will be. So, I mean, y'all could come in and say whatever, but I think I'm a great person. I'm a Cancer that don't verify that nobody don't cheat. I'm sure some Cancers out there that do cheat, little baby. Maybe not you, but we're going to pray through it. Phaedra want to be Portia. Oh, Lord, why would you say that about that, baby?
Of course, she had a lot more to say, but I would save my commentary for part 2. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. Loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.